In case you've been living under a rock, the older millennial, Joe Redden is his real name, was arrested a few days ago on an outstanding warrant for violation of his probation in connection with his most recent DUI. He resisted arrest, was tased, is still in custody as of the time I'm making this video, and will probably be in front of a judge and bond out here in, I don't know, however many days it takes for them to get him in front of a judge. This person leaves the following comment: spot on. He has an opportunity here to turn things around, but my experience in life has a little bell ringing that says he will come out swinging. He may do some serious time here and pretty much has done, yeah, and he goes on. He's right? The older millennial has an opportunity to repair part of his life. He clearly suffers from addiction. And that is the only part of the older millennial's life that I feel sorry for him about, is addiction. Addiction can affect anybody. Rich, poor, man, woman, white, black, Republican, Democrat, straight, gay, it doesn't fucking matter. It touches everybody the same way at some point in time, right? It's addiction, whether it be a cigarette addiction or an alcohol addiction, a drug addiction, a gambling addiction. Addiction is very hard to shake. And so I feel bad for the fact that he is battling these demons with alcohol. What I don't feel bad about is the fact that when he's sober, he chooses to utilize his platform to spread misinformation and lie to people. He chooses to knowingly tell lies on the internet in order to gain a following and get paid. That's what I don't feel sorry about. That karma comes back to bite somebody like that in the ass. I don't feel sorry for the fact, that every time another black person, an unarmed black man specifically, gets unalived by another cop in this country, old Joe there is the one making excuses as to why the guy should have been killed. Just don't resist. Just comply. Just obey the law. I don't feel sorry for the fact that he got tased because he didn't comply and he didn't obey the law. I don't feel sorry for the fact that he got arrested because somebody found the Airbnb he was living in, staying in, allegedly, and then called law enforcement on. I don't feel sorry for any of that about him. And here is an opportunity for him, more importantly, the people around him, to say, hey man, you need some help. We need to get you into a program. And you have enough of a following, Joe, that if you got yourself on the straight and narrow, your following would still be there for you, and you could actually build something in your life without having these legal troubles. Because not only is he facing his problems from his DUI, not only is he facing problems from the violation of his probation, not only is he facing problems from the fact that he resisted arrest and had to be tased, but he's also facing problems because he allegedly is scamming people out of millions of dollars with his MCU, his middle-class co-op. He's really fucking up fast and picking up steam. And he can turn it all around if he can find the willpower to do it and if he has the right support system around him. The fact that he keeps getting DUIs, the fact that he had an active warrant for him and he was hiding allegedly in an Airbnb, the fact that they had to tase him shows me that the support system that Joe has around him isn't a good support system, because they aren't doing what they need to do to help him battle his demons. It seems to me, just my impression, that the people around him are enabling him to be this. It seems to me like he might have some hanger-ons, some coattail type folks. But you're right, he's probably going to come out swinging. Once he sees the judge and he gets to be able to go back to having a phone, and he can get back on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and Twitter and all of the places where he exists, he's going to go back to deleting all of the Democratic comments, all of the left-leaning comments that have built up on his videos that he doesn't have the ability to delete now, because that's what he does. He deletes a lot of comments. He's going to start deleting those comments, and then he's going to make excuses. And then the excuses are going to fly, and they're going to be more and more and more and more and more excuses. Instead of just owning up to this, being a fucking man for once in his life and seeking the treatment that he so desperately needs, he's going to make excuses and continue to be the miserable piece of shit he currently is.